Let's talk about another avoidant abandonment pattern, which is devaluing. This is when you start to see the other person looking for and picking out their flaws over the good things that they have. And you start to really hone in and focus on those flaws to give you an excuse to walk away. This is again rooted in fear. You'll discover that all of the avoidant patterns are actually rooted in fear. But even deeper than that is usually a self worth issue and the fear of being seen in your imperfections. And so people try to push away and devalue an individual and point out all of their flaws so that they have an excuse to walk away as the intimacy continues to deepen. Again, I have literally done everything that I'm mentioning. I have done all of these things in my life. Now, what is the fear really speaking of? It's so much deeper than fear because, again, if you are afraid of being seen, you're afraid of all the other emotions that come with being a human and seeing in being seen in weakness for having all of these other emotions. So it's easier to just get out now than to have to show up and be vulnerable. Tying back to childhood, if you were never valued and you were never seen properly and appreciated properly and even seen in the weaknesses and loved through that and held through that, that is very scary. So it's easier for somebody to just avoid that altogether than when you have that abandonment wound, knowing that, well, this was never shown up. Nobody showed up for you in this part of your life for that. So why would they show up and stay now? So what does the ego do naturally? It presses blame on the other person and just starts picking them apart instead of diving in and discovering the discomfort. And I'm telling you, even as I speak on this, like I'm feeling it inside of myself because I still sometimes have this wound show up as I'm moving through this through my life. And I can feel it. The root wound is shame and fear. Really, it is. If you cannot fully be seen in this discomfort and like let go of these parts of yourselves that leave you less whole, then you are going to have a really hard time being with an individual that also has these parts of themselves.